Hey, how you doing? You're here with Justin the Insane One McCully. Alan goes his first black belt and UFC veteran.
What's a daily life of Justin McCully? What's it like, the life of Justin McCully? In a brief
If I told you, I'd have to kill you. No, it's pretty interesting. You know, hustling around gym to gym, training with people, mixing up techniques, sharing the love and the good vibes that MMA brings to everybody. It's a lifestyle more than it is a job. So when you're a mixed martial artist, you live it, you breathe it, and part of you know, what Alan speaks and what Alan teaches.
You mentioned mixed martial artist and not a fighter. What's the difference?
Well, a fighter is a guy who's born into a lifestyle of fighting. You know, he's always been a fighter, always will be a fighter. He fights people on the street. He's just a fighter. You know, a street fighter. And mixed martial artist is a little bit different. It's somebody who holds himself in higher esteem, a little bit higher regard. You know, he doesn't go on TV shows and get drunk and do weird stuff, and he tries to have a code of conduct and more of a Bushido aspect, if you want to quote the Japanese way of a warrior's class. But it's definitely a little bit of a higher regard of a fighter. It's not just someone who's willing to go and do battle anywhere, but someone who's going to do it in a classy way and do his best to present the art and mixed martial arts in a way that it should be. And in good competition, always having you know, good conduct and being a good sportsman. And there's a lot more to being a mixed martial artist than just being a fighter.
You mentioned being at the highest class possible, but you never mentioned about money.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
The difference is money's something that just is part of the business side of being a mixed martial artist. But there's plenty of mixed martial artists out there that make no money on it, but they just do it for the love of the game. They do it for the love of the fight and what they learn about themselves, the truth they find about themselves as a warrior. And so it's more than about the money. Anybody who talks about money, you know, they're doing it for a profession. They're not doing it for the love. And maybe I haven't been the best self-marketer over the years, but I've always done it out of love and not just out of a need for money.
And so tell us about, okay, well, Ghost International believes that, you know, we break every barrier, we push the boundaries, and in terms of accepting each other, it's sharing the love in the world and sharing the love in the sports and whatever you love. And what does that mean to you, breaking barriers?
Breaking barriers, you know, especially in a room, in a martial arts room, in any given school around this nation, you'll have people from all different walks of life. You'll have different creeds, different colors, different religions, but there's a common bond in that room, and that's everybody's spiritually together and spiritually bonded in learning and furthering their journey as a warrior and as somebody who's trying to enlighten themselves in the martial arts realm. So breaking boundaries and pulling people together is something that we've always done at Alan Goes to School. And you know, I'm an American from California. He's a Brazilian from Rio de Janeiro. We have very different upbringings, but we bonded through martial arts and through jiu-jitsu. And that's something that martial arts will do for a lot of people. And it will definitely make you a more accepting, open, and loving person if you allow it to, which is good, because at the same time you're learning to protect yourself and become a warrior and somebody who's able to defend themselves and able to protect people. You're also becoming somebody who's more accepting of other cultures through bonding with them by going to war with them on a daily basis in your school. And so you erase all the color lines, all the religions, all the everything when you put your gi on and you step onto the mat. And so that's breaking boundaries.
Tell us something people do not know about Justin McCully.
Well, people don't know that you know, for the last 8-9 months I've been working very hard on a cancer project, trying to help out one of my students who fell ill and victim to that evil thing called cancer, and he's stage 4 and he's been fighting for his life for about 4 years now. And so I decided to make a documentary about it, and I've been spending a lot of my time doing that and working with another company that's out to help people, EFX. It's another company that's helping people improve their life and improve their daily life. So that's what Justin Sane's all about. I like helping people. I like giving people a better way of life. So while I'm not in the cage trying to beat somebody up and get my rage and my you know, tendencies out in the way that I feel that I need to, I'm off trying to help people and better the world. So hope you're doing your part too.
That's where can we find out about EFX?
You can find out about EFX online. Check them out, EFX.com. when you want to purchase any products, just hit in the code, put EFX Fighter, and you're off to your races. You buy whatever you want at the Insane One's price, and you'll be stoked to better your life.
How did people come up with the Insane One name?
It started out, I was a professional wrestler for many years with Justin Sane, and having the name Justin Sane, it just kind of metamorphosized into the Insane One. I was always doing crazy stuff growing up, you know. Life of the party type of guy. I was crazy enough to do whatever it was to make people laugh or have fun and entertain. So it just kind of followed me into my professional wrestling life and into my fighting life. And so the moniker and the name, the Insane One, stuck with me the whole way. And I guess I've earned it in a way. Sometimes I've tried to shake it and not be the Insane One, but it sticks with me. And kind of like a Frank the Tank thing or something, you know.
All right. Well, we really appreciate your time, and anybody you want to thank or anything?
Yeah, I thank Alan. You know, and my brother Sean McCully, Alan Goes, Pat Tenori. Without those guys, I would never have a mixed martial arts career. They're definitely the guys who got me started. Pat took me to my first class. My brother was one of the pioneers in mixed martial arts, and Alan was one of the best jiu-jitsu guys ever to come to the United States and teach us. So, and I was blessed enough to learn with those three gentlemen and have them guide me into martial arts. And it's been a hell of a 15-year career. And so, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.